My friends, I must confess to you that for me, personally, New York was already on the downswing, the descendancy, starting at the very least in 2012, if not 2010. I could already feel, even at that time, what I call the Bavel energy. I would tell my friends this all the time. You know, people around me thought I was crazy. I'm just kind of too sensitive, you know. I hate it when people say, oh, you're too sensitive, all this kind of stuff, you know. Okay. What is it? What is it? It's a blessing and a curse, when they say. So, my friends, today we got the culmination of a long process. It's a long process, believe you me, guys, of people just being lulled to sleep and lulled to sleep and lulled to sleep. Now it's at the point where people actually, like, you see all these like news outlets, or not news outlets, but you know, like Rolling Stone. I mean, as if they're the experts here on politics, right? But they're like, oh, Mamdani's nothing to do with Intifada. He's not a jihadist. He's not a this. He's not a that. He's not a everything he proves himself to be, right? Total gaslight job by these people, right? So, I gotta tell you guys, honestly, based on my conversation with Rabbi Kessin, as I mentioned before, this is what happens, you know, when somebody like Trump, who was saved, literally saved by way of an open miracle, something akin to the splitting of the sea, and then I want to say tampers with Israel, right? Now it's interesting. Israel now is on the rise because now God is like, you know what? Someone from the outside is going to tamper with my people. They're not going to let my people finish off their enemies. Okay. I'm going to unravel the deep state by myself. And you see what's happening now, guys. The deep state is being unraveled. The deep state in Israel. It's being unraveled. Okay? And as far as New York is concerned, really America, folks, again, you can look this up. This is publicly available information. Mamdani is part of the 12er Shiite sect of Islam. It's the same sect as the Ayatollah of Iran. You know what this means, guys? This means that the financial capital of the Great Satan is in the hands of a forward operating agent of Iran, even though he's not Iranian. Might as well be, but he's not. So that's that, guys. So now it's time to get practical. But apart from that, guys, just to give you a little bit of an insight, this week's Parsha is the Parsha that talks all about the destruction of Sedom, you know? And Abraham says to Hashem, but please allow me to find a few righteous people in Sedom. And it just didn't happen. And then Hashem destroyed Sedom. He destroyed it. And as we know, Lot's wife turned around and turned into a pillar of salt. You know, my friends, for all intents and purposes, New York, at least to me, has been Sedom for the past few years. in my view, in my eyes. It's been Sedom for the past few years. It's felt like Sedom in many ways, and unfortunately, Hashem will do what He has to do. The only thing I will say, guys, the only silver lining, possible silver lining that could be, is if Trump, as far as Israel is concerned, somehow pulls a U-turn and, starts doing right by Israel again, stops making public statements against Israel or against, stuff like the annexation of Judea and Samaria, and stop doing his nonsense with Qatar. I understand it's all this whole 5D chess thing. I get it, but folks, in the meanwhile, right? Israel still has not gotten their bodies back. They have not finished off Hamas. And on top of that, there's still soldiers dying, right? And also students being brainwashed by Qatari propaganda in America, which I think will continue, at least in certain places. And nothing's being done about it. So, my friends, it looks to me like Hashem is now single-handedly, as He always is, but especially now, dismantling, at the very least, the deep state in Israel, which is a good thing. And Israel, the Israel that is connected to Torah and tradition and goodness, is rising. And it's rising no thanks to, unfortunately, no thanks to President Trump. No thanks to anybody else but Hashem. And as far as we can see, for now, America, or at least New York, corporate America, financial America, is on the decline. Folks, tomorrow's going to be, I gotta tell you, I'm anticipating not a fun day in the markets. That's what I'm anticipating. If I could short things right now, I would. Unbelievable. Alright, guys. It's, I guess, a historic day, no matter how you slice it. And just remember, Ein od milvado. Everything's in the hands of Hashem. That's what it is.